Hi, everyone. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I did have a video up a couple weeks ago, and it was taken down within 3 hours. So this video is an attempt to actually not get my video taken down, but try to find a way to get around what I have to say without risking the video being scrutinized by YouTube and them just taking me off. So what I did was I bought a whiteboard, and I'm going to try to make this video short, because this is like I don't know how many videos I've done right now, and I just said a word that I shouldn't have said and had to start it all over again. So I really am going to try to be careful in this video to watch what I say and point to what I'm talking about on the whiteboard. So the topic that I did that got me taken down, I don't think the actual topic that I picked to do the video on did. I think it was this word right here. And I just said it in the last time I tried to record this. This. So I'm going to try, from what I can understand, this is always going to be a word you can't say. So, and that being said, I want to say that I want to get done what I have to say about that right quick and say that that's not going away. It might morph into a different, this word right here. It might morph into a different one of these. Or it may just be there for whenever we need it to. But this is all has been started and orchestrated because of this. Remember, this is what's happening. It is a plan. It is a plan. Here they've still got a third of the people wearing these, and they've taken all the mandates down everywhere, but you wouldn't know. Well, sometimes you wouldn't. I mean, when I was walking into the grocery store the other day, everybody's like streaming into the grocery store had one on except for me. So I think they've got people where they want them fear level, so they are like, we're not stopping here. It'll either be this, and of course now there's the war. It just kind of went from that to this, and now we've got the gas prices are skyrocketed, and groceries have skyrocketed, and that is all orchestrated, of course, as well too. And things that we even think that we've done, which at the base level have been orchestrated by the enemy, have actually helped to probably bring it about too, so that we can kind of be blamed for it or whatever. And I'm talking about the trucker convoy as one of them. I mean, that 99.9% of those people there were truckers wanting their freedom back, and people exactly doing that. But at the base level, it was orchestrated, and it was planned. And it was planned, basically, by the enemy. It always is. It always is. I will try to find... I had a bunch of links pinned to my last video that got taken down, and I think that might have been one of them, was talking about how that came about, or, there's certain things there that people probably don't realize. So I think I'm going to try to put as many links as I can in this video. Like I said, I had them all pinned before and the video got taken down, so I have to remember what my sources were. But I really think that it's probably important for you guys to understand that everything that you see has been planned. It's a world stage for a reason, and they have a plan for the world, and they will bring it about any way they can. And the enemy is very subtle, very manipulative. And I think that there was definitely, with this helps bring in this here, my topic, because I think this here was brought about for this here. And this ties into my topic right here. So I'm going to try to tie this in, and then I'm going to post the links. So I'm going to tell you that what happened was I had planned on doing this video on our current medical system, because I think that's very important, especially since what we're going through right now for the last 2 years. It's very important. There's where a lot of this tyranny lies is in that, and I'm definitely, my next video, hope to do that. But a couple weeks ago, right before I got that video taken down, Jamie was in town, and he met a guy, and the guy was very awake. He was in the know about a lot of stuff going on, and he mentioned to Jamie that this, and I don't know, I hope you can see it. It starts with a C. I don't know. I think the C is wearing off here. This here is where it's all going. This is where it's all going. And that the government of Canada is working to bring that about. And that's some of the links that I had posted in the last video. So if you look at the definition of this C word right here, it's the science of communication and automatic control systems in both machines and living things. Also, people know it as this T word right here. Oh, right here. See this right here? Yeah, there was a lot of movies made about that. Basically melding man with machine. I can't think of any off the top, but big sci-fi movies, right? So, whether or not that sounds crazy and far-fetched, your Canadian government doesn't think so. Because I'm going to put links on this in my description box after we're done. And there's pages on the Government of Canada website. And I'll provide all the links for you. And you need to look at it. Because it's not a science fiction type thing when you look at the information they have and it's a serious thing to them. It obviously is, or there wouldn't be pages of information on it. So, how I believe it ties in with this right here is because if it wasn't for this, we never ever would have had this. Now there's other things that this creates. It helps go into a kind of a health pass. I guess I can say that. Maybe I shouldn't even say that. I don't know. Yes. But if you look at, there's a lot of scientists that have taken vials of this right here, and taken it under a microscope. And what they find, and I've seen pictures of what they found, and it's amazing. It's quite amazing. There are things, I don't know if you remember, but in the mainstream back months ago, they talked about when it first came out that they were finding metal particles, or aluminum particles, stainless steel, something like that. I forget what they called it, in the batches of this. Well, like I said, some scientists have actually analyzed it and have found things that look like things you would find in your PC, in your personal computer at home, like routers and all that kind of stuff, geometric shapes, like that would never, should not be in there. There's no reason for it to be in this whatsoever, right here. So you really need to look at it. I think that it'll just help you understand that technology is beyond what you could ever imagine. The cell phone you have in your hand is not even close to any kind of technology they have. And it's not even close to the technology they want. They want that. They want you to be like that. They want that in you, basically, so you can be controlled. So, you can't deny it. If they're actually got, if I can actually provide links for you to look at on the government website, that C word right there, or the T word. It might help you understand the level of evil, the level of knowledge that these people have, and how much control they want. Like, it is top-down control that they're looking for. So, it's not something that it's complicated. Like, it's stuff you're going to have to read and comprehend. Like, you're going to have to sit down early morning, cup of coffee kind of thing, and when you're ready to look at it, and so that you realize like the depth of it, because there's a lot of information there. And like Jamie said, he said, go to their source, their information, where they got all their information too. Like, I'll put their links on, but then they're going to provide you with links of where they got their information, and then there's scads more on that. It sounds like some kind of science fiction movie. It really does. But if you understand where that technology came from, and we'll get into that eventually, I hope to get into that for sure, you'll understand that, well, it's fallen angel technology, and there's no limits here. If they're planning on doing that with us, and you got to ask yourself, why did they want 99.9%? Why did they want 100% of us? 100% of us in the whole world to have this. There's a reason, and the technology is different. Like I explained in that video that got taken down, it used to be with this. What it was is they take a particle of the virus, the microbe, whatever they wanted to build immunity for, usually a virus, right? And it would be not live usually, but it would be so that your body could recognize it. And so that your body could recognize it to then stimulate what's called an antibody production and make lots of antibodies, so that when you did come in contact with it, that your body could fight it off, right? Well, this is not at all the same kind of technology. This is not. It's not. It is called, and I don't want to say too much about it, but and I can't even get it to write right now. Anyway, and I don't know if I should say the letters or not, but it is totally different. mRNA. I'll say it. It changes your DNA. Like, it's made totally different. It's made to make a code. It's not, the technology is totally different. So you got to wonder. To me, it seems connected. It seems very connected. That there's some reason why they really want everybody to have that, and that it's linked somehow to that. Now, whether you've had it or you haven't, I wouldn't get any more. I'm at the, I wouldn't stress if you've had it, but like I said, I wouldn't take another one, because there will be more. It seems like they're never ending. And if they're trying to get us, make this happen, then they probably are going to need a series of those, right? Us to have a series of them. So, like I said, all you can do is cut your losses and just don't get another one. But really, please do yourself a favor and look into it, because you need to know your enemy. And this is what I'm trying to say, is like, I can't find a better credible website, more credible website than that to show you. And that's why I think it's important for you to actually look into this, because it's like, it'll show you that your enemy has technology beyond what you can fathom, and that they plan to do something with it. They don't only just have it and it's, oh, well, maybe. No, they plan on doing something with it. So please check it out. And so I'm going to, something else I know I mentioned in my last video was that this was, of course, mentioned in the Bible. And it was mentioned in Daniel. And actually, in my last video, I even had the scripture there in Daniel. I think it was 9 something, chapter 9. And it talks about mixing clay. How did that go? Clay and, oh, I can't remember. But anyway, I'm going to put the scripture in. But it does. It's the melding of man with machine kind of thing. And Daniel speaks of it. So I will also post that Bible verse. I'm going to post the links to the Government of Canada. When you have a chance to really look at the information, sit down, look at it, look at their links where they got their information. I'm going to also see if I can pin some of those videos of the people finding these odd particles in this right here, so that you can, because that's what you have to do. You can't just look at one piece of information over here and say, okay, I see that and it's encased within itself. It's not. You look over here at something that seems like it's unrelated, but it's not. So, you kind of have to do that. You kind of have to look at all areas and see if you can connect it. It's all about connecting dots. So I will put in all of those links that I can find, and I want to tell you that I want to try to get another video out very soon. I think it's very important that I do that one on the medical system, and it's probably going to be like 6 parts, because there's a lot of of course, different things you could talk about within the system, right? But in order for you to understand that the base system is evil, and it's a satanic system, there are certain topics that need to be discussed. So I think it's like 6 parts I had picked out, and I can't say what they are because I'm really scared that, and I don't know. Like I said, this may not even stay up, this video. I've got to really watch what I say. So anyway, please check out the links. Please understand that not to let your guard down, that nothing is over. This is only the beginning. There is a plan to move us into this, which takes it's going to take a big process for it to happen. And along the way, we need to fight it as much as we can. So in order to fight it, you got to know what it is. So check the links out. And please leave me comments. Anybody that has a chance to check out the links and read it, see what you think. Tell me what you think of it. So anyway, I hope that everybody has a good rest of their day, and hopefully within the next week I will have up another video. Have a good day. Bye.